What's good, people? It's your boy TBC. I'm back, and I want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for the amazing support you gave me in our last Smash Bros. Ultimate discussion. We basically talked about adding more DLC to the game. If you missed that video, I want to check the video out. I'll put a link in the description below so you can view that video if you wish. And sorry, I'm going to go and apologize to you guys. Sorry about not uploading in about a month. It's just, I have been busy streaming on Twitch. If you're ever interested and want to check out my Twitch channel, a link to that in the description below. I usually stream every Wednesday and every Sunday at around the time of 6:30 for about an hour or two. So if you're ever curious about that or want to check out my streams, there's an annotation on the screen for my Twitch channel, and I'll put a link in the description below. We just usually stream about anything really just comes to mind. But what I basically want to talk about specifically is something that a lot of you been hitting me up on, and I'm so sorry for being slow to talk about it: the Smash meter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know, basically the meter that are really a meter that most all fighting games basically have just nowadays, or anime fighters, my friends will call them usually. And people been saying, you know, do I think it's going to be used in competitive play? Is it competitive? You know, is it valuable? And what I think about it. So personally, let me go ahead and say this. Now, the Smash meter itself, there was an interview that was done not too long ago where Sakurai basically said, and I quote, the Smash meter will be mostly used for, don't use it for competitive play. And if you want to check that interview out, I want to see proof of that, I'll put a link in the description below for that also. And with that one statement that Sakurai said, with the Smash meter not really used for competitive play, with that being said, that basically let me know something. That's something I've always been curious about. And most fighting games that have a meter, typically the more damage that you give out, the more offensive you are, the meter gets bigger. But of course, the other opponent is able to gather a meter in most of these games, right? So it was always curious to me how Sakurai was going to handle the Smash meter. Was it going to work the opposite way? Because if you recall in Smash Bros. Brawl that basically started the final Smashes, the person who was taking the most losses, or, you know, losing on the scoreboard, or the person who was like just completely not catching up, will be given the Smash Ball, right? Now, the Smash Ball is given to the person who's been taking the most L's, the most damage, who's not even winning. They're losing really, really bad. And just imagine how that Smash meter would work. If you're offensive and you're winning, what good would the meter be going fast for you for? It will have to be given to the person who's really losing really, really bad. In most tournaments, you know, you usually don't have that many lives. You don't have that much time to basically come back. Make a long story short, I've gathered just from the Smash meter and just from a few things that you can just put together. It's common sense, really. I shouldn't go that deep into detail. But if you just pay attention to the game, the Smash meter would work in the sense of, if you're beating me and I'm losing, I'm going to receive my final Smash quicker than you would, right? It's pretty much simple. And also, too, you got to put in consideration how some people's final Smashes aren't as good as others, which is something that is subjective. I mean, Sakurai might think he's making everybody's final Smashes be like the best of the best, but it's very subjective. Like, someone might say Supersonic is better than Jigglypuff's Ultimate. Some people might say Jigglypuff's Ultimate is better than Supersonic. It's all up to, you know, the person's point of view. But what I'm trying to get at is basically, the more damage I take and the far away from catching up I am from you, you're going to get the final Smash. Also, to answer the question too, given what I've just stated, no, final Smashes will not be a tournament thing. The meter will not be a tournament factor. It's pretty much simple as that. First of all, you wouldn't have enough time. I'm pretty sure it's not just you get a meter in the first like 20 seconds of losing and getting far behind. I really doubt in one stock you're going to gather your meter. Now, I haven't seen enough facts yet to basically put that into play or to really see that in action, but from just what I'm gathering, it can't be that simple. Now, most anime fighting games, stuff like that, you start off with a meter by default. I really don't think you're going to have your final Smash in the beginning, because you're going to still need your neutral beef or something, right? So if you think about that in that take, I'm pretty sure that if they maybe start off with maybe 7 stocks, you might see it like during the 3rd stock or something like that. You're going to have to earn that meter. Now, being offensive, yeah, you're going to start getting the meter, I bet, but you're not going to get the meter as fast as someone who's losing. So, given off that notion, that's the reason why I really think the final Smash League is not going to be a competitive thing. And also, given the fact that what Sakurai said in that interview, that it's made for casual play, I wouldn't recommend it put it in competitive play, because it goes to the person, off that, you just think about it, it goes to the person who's losing the most. And honestly, at this point though, how nerfed final Smashes are, I don't really think they'll be that viable anyway. There's certain characters, like I said, once again, who have a better Smash, and there's some people who have a worse Smash. I mean, everyone doesn't have the amazing luxury of having a Marth Final Smash that's a one-hit kill, but at the same time, it's like, either you get that one person who's been pissing you off, or you get the whole group of people. How you gonna do that, man? You gotta go and look shop with them boys, all them girls all jumping together and just going for it, man, right? Easier said than done. So with people saying, you know, some people got crappy Final Smash, it's just like, well, you focus on the person who's winning. Lucario's Final Smash in Brawl, right, was you rarely got all three people into one. So it was best for you basically to go ahead and focus primarily on that one person who's been winning, or keep a mental note, or pretty much you know in your group of people who are playing with each other, you're playing with, who's been winning the most, and you focus on that one character. So, and then plus two, how all the Final Smashes are out of your control entirely, it wouldn't make that big of a difference to me as a person, the new Final Smashes. I'm just being honest, since they're all just self-automated, who knows, do they all hit everybody at once? You don't know. You know, so it's one of those given things. So when it comes to people like, you know, Zelda, who has that amazing Final Smash that sucks you into the Triforce, it's like, honestly, it's only going to get one person as far as I've seen. Maybe you can hit 3 people through all together, smaller stages. And I think that's the kind of thing Sakurai tries to aim for when it comes to Final Smashes, is basically, it's the smaller the area, the better the fire, the bigger the area. You know, Sonic's Final Smash is good in every situation. Well, the old one was in every situation, because he can catch your butt no matter where you're going. But in a smaller area, it would still work. You see what I'm saying? So, to make a long story short, that's how I feel about Final Smashes. I don't think the meter is going to make that much of a difference. It's going to be a casual thing. But for me, and if I have a bunch of people over, we're going to have that on. But if you don't get your Final Smash as quickly, or the Smash Ball didn't come out as fast as it did in Brawl and Smash 4. So I'm pretty sure since Smash 4 is using the same engine versus Brawl, which is a completely different engine entirely, I really doubt you're going to receive your Final Smash as quickly. Or the Smash Ball is going to come out as quickly with the meter. That's my 2 cents on the matter. You guys let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about it? Do you think the Smash meter is going to be something competitive? Would you want it to be competitive? Will it change the game to you? See, this is one of the biggest things I've been thinking about a lot too. What would change the game for a lot of people? You guys let me know in the comment section once again what you think about this. Anyway, on this channel we cover a lot of Smash Brothers topics. So sorry that it's been a while since I got to make another video. Like I said, once again, I have been streaming. You should check out my stream if you ever get a chance to. It'd be cool. I usually stream around the times of 6:30, and it will be, you know, awesome if you check that out. But anyway, I want to make this video because a lot of you have been asking me, TBC, are you ever going to make the Smash Brothers video and about the Final Smashes? And my deepest apologies for just not getting on it. But anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys think below. Later, guys, God bless. Peace. Have an amazing weekend. Sponsor day whatever time you're doing this video. Later, Banana Nation. Back, guys. Peace. Just a little black screen talking that we got dudes in their videos. I also want to say that the meter smashes are basically going to be nerfed. I briefly said this, but I want to go into more detail with that too. For those of you who actually forgot or didn't know, Final Smashes are weaker this go around. And not as strong as they used to be. Like, no duh, Sherlock or not, because Smash 4, you can see that. But meter Final Smashes are going to be weaker than the default Final Smashes. So that does pretty much, you know, soften the blow for some people. And that's also another fact that I should have went into more detail with too, to let you know that's going to be given to the player who's been losing. Right, so with them also being weak, that kind of does balance it out just a bit more. But once again, with Sakurai basically saying that, you know, it should be used mostly for casual play, it's a good way to play the game. You know what I'm saying? It's I see it kind of like how Special Brawl was, when you had all those random, you know, factors you could put in the game to like give characters different priorities, make them big or small. I kind of like to see it like that. How often was that used though? Like, you know, just same thing as Smash 4. How often was it really used? You know, some people actually turned the game into a 2D game, right? Which is pretty cool. I commend them for that, with the whole stamina and everything like that, and 2 walls against each other in special stages. But I really want to elaborate on that. I forgot to basically bring that up. But, you know, I'm glad Sakurai is going the extra mile with that. He's really, this go around, like, focusing primarily on the hardcore fan base of fighting games this go around. I don't know if that's a decision from his doing. I mean, it's a decision from Nintendo's doing. But I think it's pretty cool that he's actually not going with his, because usually he goes with his state of mind of what he thinks is right. But this time he's just like, you know, I listen to what people say. You know, I'm giving you the characters that you want. I'm giving you every single thing that you've ever gotten, mostly any Smash Brothers games. I like this Sakurai a lot better than I like the other ones, honestly. Even though this Smash was reusing a lot of assets, which is another subject for another day. Let me to talk about that. Go ahead and put hashtag Smash in the comment section below. That let me know if some people are actually interested in me going in more detail with that. But I want to go ahead and elaborate on that a little bit of tip information too, just to give that out. But anyway, you guys have a safe and wonderful day, and if you ever get a chance, like I said, once again, follow me on Twitch, man. Stream every Sunday and every Wednesday at 6 o'clock or 6:30. But anyway, have an amazing day, y'all. Peace out.